Hello everyone, welcome back to this part of our create subs to SRS cards for ANKI. In this video I'm going to show you how we generate the actual CSV file, the spreadsheet file to use to import into ANKI. So we're nearing the end stages now, but before I do, I just want to show you that I'm back on my Linux desktop, but you can see that the SRT files we've converted, I've put everything, the other ones, in this old directory that we don't need anymore. So if I just show you the top part of one of these SRT files, you can see, as I said before, this is just a text file. It shows the line number, the start and end timestamps, and then the actual sentence that it's supposed to display, or sentences, as you can see from line 2. So that is an SRT file. However, it's in text, and this is what we wanted from the start. So now it's a simple use of the substudy program to generate the SRT files for us. So all we need to do is if we look at substudy, which I covered earlier, we just need to export. So we're going to do substudy and then export, and we want to export a CSV file, because a CSV file, comma separated value file, is what we're going to use to import into ANKI. So we're going to do that, and then we just need to tell it the name of the movie file that we want to use, and then we need to tell it the 2 subtitles that we want to match up. So we want, in this example, I'm going to use English and Italian, and I let it run. Now you can see it's basically generating cards for each subtitle that we have. So it's going to take the image that is in this particular timestamp. So if we use this one as an example, in between that time, it's going to take the image that is being displayed there. It's going to take the sound that's being said between that time, because that's our audio, and it's going to take the appropriate text, and it's generating a CSV file which contains the picture, a directory which contains the picture, the audio, and the text, the 2 bits of text that we need. So it's going to take the French and the English. So when this completes, what we'll see is so if I split the screen here, if I just go into hasn't done it yet, you'll see that it's basically going to create a CSV directory which will have all of the appropriate files and everything in it. So we're almost done. So when that completes, I will show you what we've got. So you can see that it is generated a CSV directory based on the name of the video. So if we go into that directory now, you can see a lot of files, and what you're seeing here is the very first thing it creates is the CSV file, cards.csv, and we'll look at that in a minute. But you can also see that it has extracted an MP3, which is the audio that we want, and a JPEG, which is the photo that we want. So if I open up the CSV file, you can see what we've got as the result, hopefully. So now what we see here is, I'll just spread this out a bit so you can see what we got. The first column is a sound, and it is literally just the name of the sound file, that .mp3 that we had. It's got the timestamp, it's showing the source, but this will always be the same for everything. It's shown the image, so it's got an image tag that it's going to import, and it gives the name of the image file for ANKI, and it gives the I actually did that around backwards, so it's done the foreign current the foreign subtitle and the native subtitle, but because I did it English first, in actual fact I should have done it the other way around. But another good thing about it is you'll see that it has generated previous and next. So the previous foreign, so if let me just hide this column and you can see what I'm saying. It's got the foreign, in this case English, let me just get rid of that, and foreign next. So it's got foreign current, and you can see there was no other one before that, so that's empty, and then previous. So where this timestamp is, the previous one was that one, and then the next. So the reason this is in here is because it can display the subtitles between two other subtitles to give you more context. So basically it shows you the previous subtitle and the next subtitle, and sandwiched in between is the current subtitle with the picture and the audio. So it gives you a bit of context about what was the previous content of that. So basically this is everything we need for our ANKI deck. It's given us the import file that we're going to import into our ANKI deck, and it's given us all of the media that we need to put into the media area for ANKI. So that is it for this. I just want to say that subs to SRS can do a lot more. Substudy can do a lot more. It can actually combine two of the subtitles into a single subtitle so that you can see them both at the same time. And it'll also allow you to export as music tracks. Now this comes in handy because if you want to do a music track or do it as a subtitle page, for example, what you can do is, if I can remember the command, export tracks, and then I just want the video. Oh, and I need the subtitles. So in this case I'll use Italian. Now what this is going to do is it'll actually export the soundtrack with the Italian in it and the Italian text. So what this basically does is it generates a set of MP3 files that I can listen to in order, and it is literally the movie. So it cuts out all of the sound. So if it's a movie about, you know, policemen or whatever, it cuts out all the car sounds and the door slams and the gunshots and all that, and you just get the dialogue. So if we go into this directory which just has the tracks, you can see that it has just generated a set of MP3s with a playlist. So I can load this playlist up and I can just listen to it on repeat again and again and again, and I get the entire dialogue of this movie. So I can set that off in the background and listen to it if I want. So Substudy doesn't just do ANKI cards, it does lots of other stuff, including web pages that show you the video, and you can stop and pause and look at the subtitles and all that sort of stuff. So it's a very good tool, but for our use we've done what we need to do. We've basically created a set of cards for us to import. Now before I show you how to do the last bit, I'm going to go back and correct myself, and I'm going to put the English subtitles at the end so that So I'll remove this directory and regenerate it with the things in the proper order. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I hope you find it informative. I hope you like it. Like and subscribe if you want more videos like this. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll try and answer everything I can. And once again, thank you for watching.